Buenos Aires, go from New York to Brazil, Buenos Aires, and then Antarctica, without ever coming up to the surface for air. And you can do it all. Buenos Aires, go from New York to Brazil, Buenos Aires, and then Antarctica, without ever coming up to the surface for air. And you can do it all at way more than 1,000 miles an hour on magnetic levitation trains, otherwise called maglev. One thing he told me, he went from Virginia to Los Angeles in 45 minutes. Do the math, 3,000 miles an hour. Most people don't even believe that there's
Okay. So, now, this is proof right here, this video, that they worship Leviathan, the dragon, Satan. Okay. The underworld. The dragon army. What do you know about the dragon army? The dragon army was a myth, or I shouldn't say a myth. It wasn't a myth. It was a real thing. In China, where they dug, they had, I guess, there was some type of, there were two kingdoms at war, and one kingdom maybe had a wall or something like that, or something. They were just like really badass. And I don't know if it was a wall or if they were just really badass. They just had some type of advantage that was just making them unstoppable. And what happened was the other kingdom, what they did was they dug all the way underground to under these guys' feet. And what happened was the person that found out, they said they put their ear to the ground and they could hear them digging underground. Okay. Now, that is called the Dragon Army. It is a famous army. It is a famous battle tactic in the war playbook. It is a historical playbook in war, of all wars. The Dragon Army was very historical. Okay, now history repeats itself. So check this out, because it says in the book of Revelations, it says that the dragon, that devil, the serpent, the dragon, Satan, fools the whole world time and a half. Okay, so not only that, it tells you that he wakes up and deceives the whole world again for a time and a half a time. Okay, so this is how you know that the whole world worships the dragon. Okay, because this guy tells you right here, listen to the words, look at the words right here. Watch this. It says it can go from New York to Brazil. Do you know how far New York to Brazil is? It is the span of the dragon's wings. It is from right hand to the left hand of the dragon. Literally. This goes from the right palm to the left palm of the dragon. So from here, New York, up here, New York, underground to Brazil. All right. The dragon's palm is all of this. All of this is the dragon's palm, okay? All of this C, this looks how it makes a C, like the dragon is throwing up a I don't know what the heck. The dragon's throwing up a hand sign. Okay, so the dragon's hand is like a, how do you say, in the inside of his palm, right here, it looks kind of like a crab claw. It makes like a C or a G. All right. So right here, it comes out of his shoulder, and then it makes this G shape right here. That's the dragon's right hand on the inside. Okay? That's his right wing on the inside. This is his right wing on the outside. Okay? This is the back of the right wing. And this is the inside, the palm, where he's cupping the water. Right here. All this is the dragon's wing. So this body right here is the dragon, the Leviathan, Satan. From here all the way to here. From here to here. This is the body. Legs, tail, head, right wing, left wing. This is the inside, the palm of the left wing. All this is the palm of the left wing. All this is the palm of the left wing. Alright. The shoulders, the bosom, and all that stuff. This is the chest area. Yeah, the legs. It's legs like this. These are legs. These are legs. Or pelvis or something like that. And then this is his tail. So awkward looking tail. Very awkward. Like it has a face of its own. But this is the other side, the top side. That was the chest. This is the back of the head, the top of the head. Alright. So this is the right wing, left wing, right shoulder, left shoulder, right eye, left eye, mouth. Okay? It's the mouth of a dragon. And that's the face of him. Right there. Looking right at you. It's the face of a dragon. Okay. The behemoth is North America. This right here is the behemoth. So part of the dragon's palm, his right palm, the behemoth, this is his shoulder right here. This is his palm. This is his shoulder. This is his palm. This is his head. This is his smooth stomach, his belly. This is his right foot. And then his left foot. I don't know what's going on with the left foot. Like he might have caught a snake, a serpent, with some moccasins or something. Wearing them like moccasins or something like that. But yeah, big bear, sitting bear, something like that. Yeah, he's sitting bear, not sitting, but he could be like sitting bull also. He's the king of the four-legged animals. So yeah, sitting bull, sitting bear, all that. Eagle, there's an eagle, something to do with an eagle with this guy also. I think that's kind of sideways though, on his right side. Something to do with a snake and an eagle and all. A lot of stuff going on this right side. Let's just say there's a lot of stuff. That's funny. It's like all the serpent stuff is over here. I noticed there's kind of some weird hybrid, weird mashup over here of other stuff. other things, giants, like actual giants, like humanoid giants, like big. It's like I see all type of faces over here, like snake faces, goat faces, woman faces. I see woman's body parts. Vegas is her vagina. Washington is her head. Oregon is her mouth and eyes. But it's also like the eye of a serpent over here. It's the right eye of the woman, and it's the left eye of the woman and the right eye of a serpent. It's weird, but it's also, the serpent has like another face also. It's like there's like a there's like a goat or something. Like that's just like chest beard or something like that. These are like ears. So it's like the ears coming out like that. But this is also part of the bear's foot. All this right here. That whole area here is the bear's foot. So like the bear's claw. And like this over here is a bunch of like people, things, weird giants mashed up with many faces, like a totem pole almost. But anyway, that's what I was saying. You have the polar bear, you have the totem pole, and then you have the serpent wrapped around them. The center of the world is the bear. Sitting bull, sitting bear, totem pole, whatever you want to call them. But it's the serpent wrapped around the pole, from the top to the bottom. Because the bear's tail is right here. It's like around here area. Yeah, it's like his crack area. It's like around here. And his tail is like right here. So like, and then his head is like up here with the dragon's wings and stuff. Because that's where his head is, up here. But anyway, let's get back to the point. What the guy is saying is that there's an underground dragon tunnel. Because remember, in the book of Job, he asked the dragon, he asked Satan, where have you been? He said he's going to and fro, in and out, all throughout the earth and stuff like that. Back and forth, to and fro, all throughout the earth. Okay. All in and out throughout the earth. Alright? So it means underground also. Because the Nephilim were in the flood. The Nephilim were in the earth. Inside, underground. Underground Kings, UGK, Texas. They were underground while the flood was above the land. Okay? So those tunnels that they had underground, the civilization they had underground, span across the whole earth. That's where the Nephilim are. That's why they protect that. It's all military stuff underneath. Weird sacrifices to idol gods. Alright. So, now, what we have here is, he said that the tunnel go from New York to Brazil. Alright? From New York to Brazil, Buenos Aires, then Antarctica. Where's Buenos Aires? Argentina. Okay. Buenos Aires is a skip and a hop away from the Lake of Fire. Buenos Aires is right there. The Lake of Fire is right here. And that's where Trump has got deals going. Trump is getting deals from America to here. Do you understand that? From here, all up here, he's sending and kicking people out to right here on the dragon. To Yeshua Yah, like Yashaya, but Yeshua Yah, this is the fire. When they come with that you, that's that fire. When he starts saying you, that's what comes out of his mouth. Is fire. That's Yeshua Yah. This is a lake of fire over here, fam. This is a prison colony, and it's a long road out of hell. All right. So, and you can see the underground tunnel to go all the way underneath and go all the way down here in Antarctica. I've seen it in my dream. I shouldn't say a dream, but I was shown this also when I was staying in Seattle, I think. I had went underneath the water from the southern tip of Antarctica in a Volkswagen Beetle smart car type of Dr. Evil type of car. Just rolled right off the land, right into the water, and we just was just above the floor of the ocean, because the top of the waves was too severe. And then you just go all the way. It didn't even take long. You just go all the way from here to here. For some reason, it only took a few hours. For some reason, the car was moving. Pretty smooth too. For some reason, in my dream. And then you just end up down here somewhere at like some station. It looked like some regular old station with like ceramic white tile and like a bunch of booths, like a market in the station that sells stuff. It was like a train station, a bus station, and a substation for like vehicles coming out of the water all at once. But yeah, I was shown these things. So I knew that was going on before I ever heard of anybody saying that there's tunnels going to Antarctica. This is my first time hearing somebody say that. And the dude is showing you. He said without ever coming up, you can go from New York to Brazil, to Buenos Aires. Now, look, right here. On a magnetic Leviathan. No, it says levitation, right? Leviathan. Now you see what I'm saying? The dragon. Satan. Do you understand that? And the magnetic wouldn't even be the Leviathan. The magnetic would probably be the behemoth. The totem pole. Everything is collected in order, because the magnetic is aligned. It's not just a bunch of stuff conglomerated. Everything that touches is aligned in the field. So it's like a totem pole. The totem pole, everything is aligned on the pole. The polar bear, the totem pole, sitting bull, sitting bear. The behemoth, America. North America to be exact. And its name is not America. That's what the dragon called it, so that you wouldn't know. It's like Iceland, Greenland. They called Iceland Greenland so that you would go there instead of going to Greenland, which is called Iceland, because that's where all the good stuff is at. It was a trick of the Vikings who worshipped the dragon. They rode on dragon boats. Okay, so dragon army, naming everything above the water. Dragon army, naming everything under the water, under the land. Okay, so you got America is named after the dragon, Amaruka. So, therefore, you have America It's just like Iceland and Greenland. It's a lie. It's a bait and a switch. Okay? That's why they worship the law, because it's a lie. It's allegiance, an alignment to a lie. It's calling something that's good, calling it bad, and then calling something bad, calling it good. It's taking things. It's so the bear is the opposite nature of the bear. It's compressing the poles that don't attract. You understand that? And then you wonder why things don't work out. A house divided is a house destroyed. Okay, in between a rock and a hard place. Okay, things are starting to get spooky because the magnetic field and the electromagnetic field is a very real, physical but invisible thing that when it is like you're like in a microwave, pretty much, the way that the dragon starts to move this thing. Because remember, the microwave is just you're on a spinning plate in between a current of electromagnetic field. Yeah. And voltage. And that's why you have salt water with the dragon, the voltage, the lightning bolt, Zeus. And then you have the pole, the bear, the totem pole, which is like a phallus or a cathode, an anode, a cation. I think that's right. A cathode. Cathodes and anode. Iodes and cathodes or something like that. Anodes and anions. Something like that. It has to do with electrolysis. Prince of the power of the air type stuff. That's what these cats are. There's a lot going on here. And I wonder, now that I see these lines on this, for these trains, I think I start to understand a little something when it comes to the weather. See, what's underground, you wouldn't think affects what's above the ground, way up in the sky. But I'm starting to see that could be the case. 100%. So yeah, man. Magnetic Leviathan, levitation. Well, we know that when you have magnets in a super cooled atmosphere, it can levitate. Above another magnet, above another magnetic field. Well, the Earth is inside of the sun's magnetic field. If you want to go a scientific route, it's in some type of spheres, whether it's a visible or invisible spheres, magnetic field. Okay? And supposedly space is 0.0 temperature or something like that. Sub-zero temperature space, 0.0, something like that. Energy. So you have the inertia of the electromagnetism of the Earth being superconducted to levitate. Then you have a Leviathan. So you have like a rotating magnetic field. That's why it's spinning. It's weird. So yeah. It's its own little system of master craftsmen. It's like a clock. Electromagnetic levitating clock. Countdown. But yeah, alright. So I got 18% battery on this thing, and I'm kind of getting chilly. Sitting out here 2:04 in the morning. Listening to the mockingbirds. Up with the mockingbird. Cheery. I wonder if I woke up the mockingbird. When you tell the truth, the birds sing. Yes, they do. The bird tell you the truth. Especially if it's not in your language and you're speaking English. Anything not in English is the truth. I'll tell you that. Down there. Okay. So, yeah, man. This is what's going on, guys. The pit, the bottomless pit, the underground network, the Dragon Underground Army, is the government, and that is the space base. That is the, like I said, underground's controlling the space, everything. So like, it's all connected, bro. This is all connected with the dragon, the Leviathan. So yeah, there's definitely 100% some strange draconian type stuff coming up from underneath. Titans, if you want to call it, about to pop up on us. And I'm looking at a kill box. Of a dragon army. Alright, guys. Yeah, Hades is about to pop up. Remember Jade Helm? That was all in the south. And yeah, that's dragon army stuff right there. Hades and death and all that stuff. So yeah, man. Just want to like show you guys that. And it said trends, otherwise called Back Live. The reason why it's called Back Live is because it's on the back of the Leviathan. Okay. When everything that has to do with live, levels, levies, leverage, live, evil, all that stuff, it has to do with the Leviathan. Okay. The serpent in the garden. Okay. The dragon. His tail and his head and all that stuff. Who knows? He's probably got like a head on his tail. So that's probably what's going on over there also. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a head on his tail. Just you want to go check it out yourself. Already done a video on it. Go look through my videos on YouTube or TikTok and check me out. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and call this video a video and give me some rest. And if I come up with anything else that falls in the place, I'll let you guys know, guys. Y'all have a blessing, man. Life is stranger than fiction. Wow. Alright, guys. Have a good night. To the Rabbi Hayashah Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, to the Rabbi Shai Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Kadesh Kadash Kadosh, Penamashimosh Yeshaya Hama Asaya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, to the Rabbi Hebrew Kakma Asaya Kadosh Kadash Kadesh, Amen.